We're not asking, we're demanding. Give us the vote!
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the best performances the Oscars completely snubbed between 2014 and 2024. Beware of minor spoilers ahead.
I'm only your favorite woman of all time, Barbie!
Number 10, Lupita Nyongo as Adelaide and Red, Us.
You know how sometimes things line up?
Yeah.
You know, like coincidences. Since we've been here, they've been happening more and more.
Throughout this horror tale, the lead actress was tasked with playing two complex roles. Nyongo started off the movie playing a fiercely protective mother named Adelaide. When doppelgangers crawled out of the shadows, the actress also took on the role of the sinister Red. Not only did both of Nyong'o's characters flesh out their backstories and motivations, but they also clashed on several occasions. The two performances she provided were so distinct that it felt like the duo was played by separate actresses.
How it must have been to grow up with the sky.
Although Nyong'o brought two three-dimensional characters to life at once, she didn't receive a single Oscar nod. It's a shame that her incredible range wasn't enough to win over the Academy.
And to think, if it weren't for you, I never would have danced at all.
Number 9, Charles Melton as Joe Yu, May-December.
People, they see me as a victim or something. I mean, we've been together for almost 24 years now. Why would we do that if we weren't happy?
A vocal group of moviegoers were shocked when this star wasn't nominated for Best Supporting Actor. In May-December, he played Joe, a man who married a woman with whom he had an inappropriate encounter when he was younger. Although he seemed calm and collected on the outside, there was a constant sense that he was processing lots of pain underneath the surface. Melton's largely reserved performance made the moments where he expressed strong emotions really stand out.
Stories like these
Stories?
don't...
Stories?
You know what I mean. Instances
This is-
of severely traumatic beginnings.
This isn't a story.
The actor did a tremendous job capturing Joe's inner turmoil and the weight of the heavy subject matter. Even though Melton won't earn a golden statue for his work, his nuanced performance isn't likely to be forgotten.
Why can't we talk about it? If we're really as in love as we say we are, if we have that, where shouldn't I be able to talk about this with you?
Number 8, Adam Sandler as Howard Ratner, Uncut Gems.
I have every intention of paying you back. I'm broke right now.
You broke? Which level?
Look at that.
Do you remember that?
Look at it. That is money. That's not mine.
The Happy Madison comedian turned in what's arguably his best dramatic role to date in a tense 2019 drama. During Uncut Gems, Sandler played a jeweler whose obsession with gambling gets him in trouble with celebrities and loan sharks alike. Although the character was responsible for his own misery, the actor managed to make us feel incredibly sympathetic for his plight.
I don't know what I'm thinking. I don't know. Everybody's not ever going right.
I know.
I'm so sad.
Sandler's likable performance got us fully invested in seeing if Howard's luck would run out by the end of the film. Although critics and audiences called for the actor to be in the running for Hollywood's biggest night, he was completely shut out of the race. Sandler put so much into his dramatic gamble that it was surprising that it didn't pay off.
Please. I'm begging you, just give me another shot.
You know what, Howard?
Say yes, what?
Number 7, Leonardo DiCaprio as Ernest Burkhart, Killers of the Flower Moon.
You're gonna marry me, Molly. I want you to be my wife. Would you do that?
It was great to hear that Lily Gladstone's work in this dark drama had earned her a Best Actress nod. However, it was surprising to learn that her co-lead, Leonardo DiCaprio, had been completely shut out. He initially played Ernest as a naive man who is unaware of who is committing heinous crimes against the local Osage people. But as the film goes on, it's revealed that the character was actively participating in crimes against the community and his own family.
If someone were to knock off Bill Smith and Rita too, right? When she was gone, all that estate money would go to my mother-in-law, Lizzie Q, and she wills it to my children.
While we never feel bad for Ernest, DiCaprio gives us insight into how the real-life man might have justified his horrible actions. That's why it was a bit shocking to hear that the actor's layered portrayal was completely overlooked by the Academy members.
My soul is clean now, Molly. It's a relief to me to be out from under all this.
Number 6. Margo Robbie as Barbie. Barbie.
Aren't you guys gonna thank me and give me a big hug for being your favorite toy?
Playing one of the most iconic pop culture characters of all time sounds like a daunting task, but Margo Robbie made it look absolutely effortless when she starred as Barbie. After the cheery character started having negative thoughts, she went on a journey to uncover the issue. Along the way, Barbie was forced to confront hard truths about gender inequality and societal expectations. Robbie expertly guided us through every step of the title character's emotional journey.
No one on the Supreme Court is me. I'm not good enough for anything.
She also kept the film fun by nailing every single punchline that came her way. While the movie itself was quickly placed in the conversation for Best Picture, the Academy was silent about Robbie. The actress arguably deserved more notice for a role that she was practically made for.
I want to be a part of the people that make meaning, not the thing that's made.
Number 5. Viola Davis as General Naniska, the Woman King.
Proved myself today. I am the best.
It is not enough to be the best. Your arrogance and your stupidity would get you caught.
I am not you.
Nearly a decade after winning an Oscar for her role in Fences, Viola Davis seemed poised to receive top honors for The Woman King. In the latter film, she played an uncompromising Dahomey general who wasn't afraid to charge into battle alongside her soldiers. Davis looked like a true warrior every time she appeared in one of the film's slick fight scenes. And while General Naniska was unquestionably tough, the actress gave her hints of vulnerability too.
I am sorry. I left you. I was not brave enough.
Although it seemed like Davis would lead the Oscar race, her efforts went unnoticed for the 2023 ceremony. It was stunning that there wasn't enough room to honor the Woman King.
We fight for Dahomey, for our sisters, for our great king. You will be revered.
Number 4. Jake Gyllenhaal as Louis Lou Bloom, Nightcrawler.
Who am I? I'm a hard worker. I set high goals, and I've been told that I'm persistent. Now, I'm not fooling myself, sir.
There are times when an actor disappears into a role so much that it's easy to forget that the person on screen isn't real. Jake Gyllenhaal pulled off this impressive acting feat for Nightcrawler. He played Lou, a scheming man who becomes obsessed with capturing gripping footage that he can sell to news stations. As the character crossed more and more lines to get the best scoops, we questioned whether the hero of the story was actually its biggest villain.
What the hell happened? According to witnesses, they were driving at a high rate of speed, probably toward Griffith Park, when apparently they ran head-on into this light pole, no other car, single vehicle.
It was criminal that Lou's descent into depravity wasn't acknowledged with an Oscar nomination. Thanks to Gyllenhaal's commanding performance, we couldn't look away from Lou's dark pursuit of the next big story for a single second.
Now, when I say that I want these things, I mean that I want them, and I don't want to have to ask again.
Number 3. Toni Collette as Annie Graham, Hereditary.
I just sometimes feel like it's all ruined. And then I realize that I am to blame.
While Ari Aster's modern horror classic was full of great performances, Toni Collette was the clear MVP. She spent most of the film trying to keep herself together as grief threatened to tear her apart. While that premise could have led to a one-note performance, Collette brought a variety to her role.
I'm a medium, okay? I was seeing apparitions earlier and I just shook them off and I shouldn't have. Please, I know how it sounds, but there's no way to talk about it. I just need to show you, okay? Please, you'll see. I'm completely lucid.
She was also able to drop any semblance of humanity after evil forces took hold of her. Despite giving a well-rounded performance, the actress didn't come close to Oscar gold in 2019. In fact, she hasn't even been nominated for the award since the year 2000. A nod for Hereditary would have been an excellent way to end her long Oscar drought.
If it could have maybe brought us together or something. If you could have just said, I'm sorry, or faced up to what happened. Maybe then we could do something with this.
Number 2, David Oyelowo as Martin Luther King Jr., Selma.
One struggle ends just to go right to the next and the next. If you think of it that way.
In 2015, the Academy was heavily criticized by critics and moviegoers for failing to highlight diverse performers and creatives. One of the most notable omissions from their list was David Oyelowo's role as Martin Luther King Jr. The actor perfectly captured the civil rights icon's look, cadence, and powerful presence.
We will vote. We will put these men out of office. We will take their power. We will win what you were slaughtered for.
Oyelowo also made sure that the larger-than-life doctor felt grounded and relatable. At times, the actor's King came off as so real that we felt as if we were watching a documentary instead of a biopic. While the Academy has taken steps to improve its voting process since 2015, Oyelowo's snub still stands as one of their biggest missteps.
I cannot determine my own destiny. What is determined for me by people who would rather see me suffer than succeed.
Before we highlight our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions that the Oscars missed out on. Florence Pugh for Best Actress, Midsummer. The actress's grounded portrayal of grief in an ambitious horror film was overlooked.
I'm gonna go for a walk.
I can walk too.
No, I'm gonna... No. Don't think that, you're fine.
Greta Lee for Best Actress, Past Lives. She absolutely shined in the lead role while pulling at her heartstrings.
난 이민을 2번이나 해서 뉴욕에 와 있어. 난 여기서 뭔가를 해내고 싶어. 여기에 있는 인생에 충실하고 싶은데 내가 맨날 서울 가는 비행기를 찾아보고 앉아 있는 거야.
Ralph Fiennes for Best Actor, The Grand Budapest Hotel. His brilliant and hilarious portrayal of Monsieur Gustave H. deserved Academy attention.
You're looking so well, darling. You really are. They've done a marvelous job. I don't know what sort of cream they've put on you down at the morgue, but I want some. Honestly, you look better than you have in years. You look like you're alive.
Jennifer Lopez for Best Supporting Actress, Hustlers. The triple threat performer commanded the screen but couldn't get Oscar recognition.
Oh, baby, this game is rigged. And it does not reward people who play by the rules. You either gotta stand in the corner or get in the ring.
Charlize Theron for Best Actress, Mad Max Fury Road. The Academy somehow drove past her powerhouse performance as Furiosa.
They're looking for hope.
What about you?
Redemption.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, Amy Adams as Louise Banks, Arrival.
It's my fault. I told him something that he wasn't ready to hear.
During Arrival, we witnessed Dr. Louise Banks celebrate her child's birth, worry about her preteen's well-being, and grieve her daughter's tragic loss. And that's just within the first 4 minutes of the film. After Adams showcased audiences a wide range of emotions in a short time, we got to see her grow and change while trying to communicate with aliens that arrived on Earth. Every time we thought we had Louise figured out, the actress added an entirely new dimension to her character.
I guess that's why I'm single.
Trust me, you can understand communication and still end up single.
It's unclear why this incredible performance didn't make Adams into an Oscar contender. Over the years, fans and critics alike have recognized that her role as Louise will stand the test of time.
Believe it or not, I know something that's going to happen. I can't explain how I know, I just do.
Which actor do you think deserved an Oscar nomination the most? Shout out their names in the comments.
Despite knowing the journey and where it leads, I embrace it.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.